Hi everyone, I am Shahan. Welcome back to my channel, and in this video I will teach you about diabetic foot ulcer. Now you can see there are several stages of diabetic foot ulcer like stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4, stage 5 and stage 6. So let us define what is diabetic foot ulcer. Basically, diabetic foot ulcers are the ulcers which occur in the foot of a diabetic patient because of poorly controlled diabetes. So you can see from stage 1 to stage 6 it progresses. In stage 1 no defect is there. Stage 2 superficial ulcer is there. Stage 3 deep ulcer. And stage 4 osteitis. What is the meaning of osteitis? That means the bone is involved now. So from the first stage there was no defect, second stage superficial ulcer was there, third stage deep ulcer was there. In stage 4 you get osteitis. That means now this deep ulcer progress into bone. That is why it is known as osteitis, bone inflammation. Now the bone has been inflamed in stage 4. Now in stage 5, after the bone has been inflamed, gangrene of the foot occurs. What do you mean by gangrene? Basically this gangrene is not full gangrene, it is a partial gangrene in stage 5, where the blackish coloration of the ulcer or the foot occurs. And then from this stage 6 occurs, which is full gangrene or the complete gangrene of foot occurs. So all these you have to remember. From stage 1 to stage 6 the diabetic foot ulcer actually progress if the diabetes is remain uncontrolled. So first there is no defect, next there is superficial ulcer, then the superficial ulcer progress into deep ulcer, and from deep ulcer it progress into bone, that means bone inflammation, and from bone inflammation it developed into gangrene, which is partial gangrene, and from partial gangrene it becomes necrotic, that is blackish color, and gangrene is formed, and from partial gangrene it is turned into complete gangrene. Complete gangrene is the last stage, that is the 6th stage. And basically this stage, in this complete gangrene stage, we do the amputation because you cannot reverse the process, so you have to do the amputation of the foot. Let me show you actual picture how these stages actually comes when a patient come to you and show his or her foot. See, this is the actual picture. You can see stage 1 is the normal foot. See, the patient has already controlled the diabetes and blood sugar level is not high, so normal foot. Next is stage 2, where high risk foot. You can see that indurations, which is a hardening of the portion of the skin below the toes. You can see that is the second stage, which is the high risk foot stage. And then stage 3, which is the ulcer of foot stage. In stage 3 the ulcer actually develops. Next the stage 4 occurs, which is infection occurs in the foot. After the ulcer has developed, it turns into infection, which is stage 4, infective foot, that is known as infective foot. And after the infection has occurred, then it turns into stage 5, which is necrotic foot. Now this will turn into black coloration and it has been necrosed. So the gangrene stage, you can see partial and the complete gangrene stage. Now from this partial and complete gangrene stage, it will develop into stage 6, which is actually the amputation of the foot. It results in amputation of the foot, unsalvaged foot. So you can remember, this is the sequence in which the normal foot turn into high risk foot. From high risk foot it will turn into ulcer, and if the ulcer has started, it can lead to infection, and if this infection goes on, it can develop a necrotic foot, and necrotic foot needs to be amputated. So this is the end of this video. If you like this video, make a thumbs up and please subscribe this channel. Don't forget to subscribe this channel. And please write down in the comment section below, because this will motivate me to make many videos like this. And if you have any suggestion, you can also write it down in the comment section, okay? Or you can send me in my Instagram.